Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about an assortment of things that I have come across and they've been on my mind. So we're going to go through all of these different topics. I will put some timestamps for you guys, but if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so we're just going to start from the top. I have these in no particular order, but first things first, Brittany Dawn has a new foster care placement. And after the absolute catastrophic environment that she exposed the other foster child to, I really wasn't sure kind of what was going to happen next, but evidently they have another child in their care, and she is using this child as part of her content already. She's not showing the child's face or oversharing about the birth parents as of yet, but we're also talking about something that is less than a day old. She posted on her Instagram and tagged her ministry, of course, and said, "If I've learned one thing about being a foster parent, it's this. It's the most beautiful wild ride that you have no control over. I've learned that your heartbreaking no longer matters if it means you can prevent a child from shattering. I've learned that the roller coaster ride is worth it when you watch reunification unfold before your very eyes, and that being the hands and feet of Jesus is loving." She always loses my interest as soon as she starts doing that kind of nonsense with her posts, but either way, she shows a few little snippets of her day and shares that she was at a coffee shop and got a call and had to prepare for this foster care placement. I want to say this. She has already posted a photo of this child's feet, and the post has over 28,000 likes. And people are just stroking her savior ego in the comments. And I think this is absolutely disgusting. The way that I feel about these foster kids, in a really simplistic manner, the way that I can describe it, is that these kids should not be at all part of social media. You shouldn't be posting their feet. You shouldn't be sharing clickable links with the outfits that they're wearing. You shouldn't be sharing where your location is. You should not be having this child be a way that you get clicks and views. I think that it's directly ties into a savior complex. I think it directly ties in with stroking egos. And in Brittany Dawn's case, I think it is part of her marketing to clean up her image and make new people find her and hope that they don't educate themselves on what a piece of garbage person she actually is. Some people might say, oh, well, she is actually doing something really good by caring for these foster children if she is in a position to do it. I beg to differ. I don't think that it's as simplistic as that. I think that in order to be a solid foster parent, you have to take into consideration, first and foremost, protecting the child. And for me, putting them on the internet and using it as a way to clean up your image and protecting the child don't reconcile for me personally. So I think it's deplorable. I think it's a really gross way to market yourself. And I'm very, very frustrated that she literally got the child and immediately posted the kid online. We just went through this. Let's hope that she doesn't, pose a fire hazard to this sweet little child who is unfortunately in her care. Second thing I want to go over is this really random TikTok that I came across. It was actually somebody else that stitched the original video, so I don't know who this family is. I don't know what their gig is. I don't know if they're family vloggers or just a random family that posted this video online. But essentially they talked about how they essentially groom their daughters to become, quote, good wives. Starting at a very, very young age, they essentially will pick up after their father, they will clean up after him, and do things around the house that are, kind of chores and picking up after the messes that he makes. I cannot believe that this is actually a real video. And I know that some people will say, oh, they had to be joking. It had to be a joke. It should have been made very clear if this was a joke by the end of the video. And people also have to realize that when you're putting stuff online, you have to add context. If you're going to put stuff like this online, people are going to grab it, people are going to clip it, people are going to react to it and give opinions about it. If it is supposed to be something that people are laughing at the end, then it should have been made very, very clear in the video, and it wasn't mentioned at all. There was no text on the screen to add context that it was for, you know, just for jokes, knee slapping fun. Like, to me, I still don't think that it's funny to exhibit child grooming as a joke, personally. But I will play the video for you guys. It's just, we're living in this really weird world where the things that people are okay with sharing online get more and more invasive. They get more and more awkward for the audience that is watching it. And I just don't understand in what world this is acceptable parenting. And, you know, I try to walk the line and not directly parent shame anybody. But some of these things just really confuse me. They really do. So I'll play the video so y'all have context, but I want to know how you feel down below. Like, what is this? And who said that a good wife cleans up after her husband and that's like her reason for existing? How about being loyal? How about being a good listener? How about being, you know, your partner's best friend? Cleaning up after somebody and doing chores is not what equates to a good spouse, and I think most of us know that. Next, I want to talk about a TikTok that was on my For You page, and it was essentially a creator making fun of the Dougherty Dozen. And this is something that I've seen quite a bit, but I am going to go ahead and play the video for you guys. Essentially, you know, mocking the oldest kid for taking part in these Snackerty boards and stuff like this.
Kids, the Snackerty board is ready. Snackerty board? Ooh, I call the crackers.
I call the Oreos.
I call the cheese sticks.
Donut.
Shut up, Harley.
What are you doing here? I thought you were at your girlfriend's house. Okay, I'm better just take one of these. This is my Snackerty board day. You don't get none of it.
But these are for the whole family. She makes these for the whole family.
People pay the price for trying to take out the Snackerty board. You better run, little bro. And hope Miss Dougherty doesn't find you on Life 360.
No, not Life 360.
Where you going, man? Not over here.
Where can I? The window. Perfect.
It's cringy. It's not funny. And to be honest, this is the way that people make fun of these Dougherty kids is all because Alicia and the content that Alicia has put out about them. Alicia has been completely irresponsible with her content, and on her, you know, kind of path to her own fame on social media, she has used her children as pawns, and now they are the punchline of a lot of people on social media, and some creators take it upon themselves to mock and make fun of these kids. And it is nobody's fault but Alicia, because if she would have protected these kids, especially to a certain point, not saying like, oh, they should never be in content, but the amount of information that people know about her kids gives them the ammo to be able to really drill down and make fun of a lot of really personal, dark stuff that Alicia has made public. Everything from medication to mental health to their backstories to parents that are, you know, no longer in the picture. She has thrown shade at the twins' father for being in jail. She has, you know, slammed the other birth parents for doing things like selling gaming consoles. And again, it all comes back to, I'm going to say this so that everybody knows what a good savior I am, and that's my opinion based on an audience, you know, member to the Dougherty Dozen content. I think that it is a complete sham. the way in which she has gone about making this platform that she's standing on, which I soon think is going to crumble. The other thing I want to talk about in this video is the fact that she put out this stupid video on TikTok or on YouTube called Will It Waffle? First of all, what a way to waste food. I mean, they're not even making things that will waffle. Like, it's not even like a educational experiment, a science experiment. One of the kids put Swedish fish in the waffle maker and broke the waffle maker. So good job on that. Congrats. Money is no object to Alicia, and she doesn't give a shit if she breaks, you know, has to throw broken stuff in the dumpster. What does it matter to her? What I really want to talk about when it comes to this video that she put out is that she has the kinship girl wearing a midriff, so her midsection is exposed. And she uploaded this to her YouTube channel, and it will absolutely be on other platforms as well. This is disgusting. This is, again, a minor who a lot of people lust after and are obsessed with her. This is also a minor who Alicia has sent to the gym to work out unsupervised, knowing that people are obsessed with her. And now you're going to put her on a video in a midriff where her stomach is exposed, and you know that you have creepy people that are watching these videos. You know for a fact that bad people are watching. And you didn't even tell her, maybe you should put a hoodie on before we do this video. Maybe you should put a shirt on that covers your stomach. I don't want, you know, anyone being weird in the comments. She doesn't care about protecting these kids. And that's why there are so many different avenues to discuss the Doherty Dozen and all of the shit that Alicia is putting online. Now, the last thing that I want to touch on, and I will make another video on this Jessica Kent situation, but I am kind of waiting for more information to come out because I don't want to come at this as someone who is gossiping. I want to come at it and be able to form very clear opinions because this situation is very fragile. As I said in my very first video talking about this, it's devastating and it is very, very heavy. So I don't want to just come on and share opinions like a, you know, normal commentary video would. I want to make sure that I'm digesting the information that I'm seeing before I come to you guys and share my opinions. So she put out a Get Ready With Me after Mindy came out with another video about Jessica. And in the video, she shared more details about kind of the haphazard things that were going on allegedly in Jessica's house. And then she also shared some screenshots on her community page. I will throw them right here for reference. And in the Get Ready With Me that Jessica did, she says in a pinned comment, my team watched the vile video Mindy put out. She misspelled vile, but more importantly, I want to talk about the my team part. For me as a viewer, this confuses me because Jessica has always touted herself as a one-man show. She comes up with the video concepts, she films it, she edits it, she interacts with her subscribers, she makes her own TikToks. She has always made that very clear, and I think that's also another reason why so many people respect her, because it's like, you know, that's awesome. Like, if you're able to do this YouTube thing full-time and be consistent, and you're not hiring a manager and an assistant and kind of making it more of a production, I think that authenticity shines through for subscribers that are watching your channel grow. But she continues to say, oh, so anyway, I'm confused by the my team part because to my knowledge, she doesn't have a team. It's just her. So I'm not sure who my team is. Maybe she will elaborate later on. I'm not sure. To protect my peace, they gave me the highlights in a group chat and we laughed it off. This isn't something that I would be laughing at. If it's true, I would be scared because the truth always comes out at the end of the day. Secondly, if it's false, I would be jumping up and down on my channel and I would be forming a defamation case against anybody who was putting these serious claims on my name without a doubt. If it's false, you stand on that and you prove that it's false. If it's true, you excuse and backpedal and kind of beat around the bush about it. Nothing about this is laughable to me. She continued by saying if she wants to make up crazy shit and side with my for views, there's nothing I can do about it. It's hard to not defend myself to prove she's lying, especially because I can 100%. I won't because when I said I cared for her mental health, I meant it. If she can prove that Mindy is lying, and she's choosing to not prove it, that is a major red flag to me as a subscriber and supporter of Jessica. There is no reason why you should be putting someone else's mental health over someone allegedly lying about these really serious things that were unfolding in your home where your children reside. We're not talking about someone just being like, oh, I don't like her. You know, she's a snob and does XYZ that I don't like. This is really heavy and super, super serious kind of stuff. That's why I don't understand this whole like, oh, well, I could, but I'm not going to because I care about her mental health. To me, that doesn't reconcile because if you're lying on my name and you're saying that dangerous people are residing in my home and I am abusing drugs while my children are supposed to be my top priority, I'm coming after you with fire and brimstone and a defamation case, period. She continued by saying, mine doesn't seem to matter to her or the other women teaming up against me, and that's okay. I won't let them change my heart. I know me, they don't. Love you guys. So that was pinned, but the interesting thing is on Reddit, it was shown that she posted a comment on Mindy's video and then deleted it. So did your team watch it? Did you watch it? Who is your team? Why is this laughable? Why hasn't defamation been brought up one time if what she's saying is false? And why not prove it? You know, that's kind of how I feel about this. It's very alarming because, as I said, if someone is going to come out and say that there's some kind of abuse or neglect or anything along those lines, and I can prove that you're wrong, I am not only going to come out as soon as possible to disprove you, but I'm also going to form a defamation case, and I'm going to make that public because I know that I'm right and you're wrong. Your mental health doesn't mean that you're allowed to just run around and lie. And that's kind of how I feel about it. I will link Jessica's video. I will link Mindy's video. I will link the other video that I talked about with the grooming of the kids down in my description box. Those will be full of different links. But this situation is just wild and crazy. Like, now the dosage of Adderall is being called into question. Now, the dose that she was on doesn't match up with the prescription, and that's evidently because allegedly she was buying it off the street and she got the prescription so that she could show it on video. To me, I still, in my gut, I don't feel any better about this situation. And I know this isn't about me, but I have a commentary channel and I discuss public information, things that are widely available online. And as a supporter, I have a lot of feelings about this, and not many of them are good. And that's kind of how I feel as of right now. So either way, I will continue to keep an eye on this situation. But as I said, I am not going to come on my channel every day and just spew a bunch of opinions. I want to allow things to kind of unfold. I want to digest them so that I can talk about it from a just a fair stance. Like, I am not anti-Jess. I'm also not anti-Mindy. I am just someone who only knows about Mindy because of Jessica, because I am a subscriber of her channel. But my general feeling about this is that it's devastating for her kids, period. Just all of this stuff happening online is devastating. Now, if the activities that are, you know, these allegations are true, and we're talking about a whole new kind of situation of bad things that, again, everything comes out. Everything comes out. I think that's going to be it for today. I hope that you guys are doing well. Now I'm done blabbering for now. If you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.